This is a $30 earbud, and this goes for 5 times the price of this particular earbud, which is $150. Does that make this 5 times better than this particular earbud? Well, if you don't already know, this is the Oraimo Freepods 4 and this is the Apple AirPods Pro, and we're going to be finding out which is better. For starters, we're going to judge these two earbuds based on the same 7 categories that the Oraimo Freepods 4 was judged by in the last video. If you haven't watched that video, link in the description below, but this time around we're going to be adding 2 extra categories. Let's get started. Starting off with the cost. As I said earlier, the Apple AirPods Pro cost a total of $150, which is really kind of absurd for the price. Meanwhile, the Oraimo Freepods 4 costs only $30. I'm pretty sure it's obvious who the winner is. Straight up, the Oraimo Freepods 4. Moving on to the battery life, the Apple AirPods Pro gives you 5.5 hours of playtime and 24 extra hours when you use the charging case, while the Oraimo Freepods 4 gives you 8.5 hours and 27 extra hours using the charging case. Obviously, the Oraimo Freepods 4 wins this round. As for comfort, the Oraimo Freepods 4 stays really put in the ear and hardly fall out of the ear. No matter how hard you shake or move, the Oraimo Freepods 4 always stay in place. Moreover, the Oraimo Freepods 4 has made it so easy to pause and navigate between the next and the previous songs with just a tap of a button, which makes it super comfortable. As for the Apple AirPods Pro, personally they don't feel as comfortable as the Oraimo Freepods 4 do in the ear. And again, personally, the Apple AirPods Pro don't feel so comfortable when trying to pause songs or navigate between the next and the previous songs. It feels so uncomfortable trying to hold it by the tip of the earbud. It's so much easier to do all of these on the Oraimo Freepods 4, so the Oraimo Freepods 4 gets this point. Moving on to the design, the Oraimo Freepods 4 decided to go with something new, a circular round-shaped case. And to me, to be honest, this is a bad or terrible case design. It's very flimsy in the hand, but has a smooth mechanism though, a smooth sliding mechanism. But overall, this is so uncomfortable to keep in the pockets. Doesn't even have any cases to use, and it has a weak, cheap plastic matte finish. But unlike its competition, the Apple AirPods Pro, it has a glossy finish. It feels so comfortable to hold and has various cases you can use. Moreover, it can also fit in your pockets very comfortably without any issues. The Apple AirPods Pro gets that point. As for noise cancellation and transparency, the Apple AirPods Pro has ANC active noise cancellation and transparency, which is very good. But the Oraimo Freepods 4 also has active noise cancellation and transparency modes, which are fairly good. I have to say they are both evenly matched. They both do a good job at noise cancellation, so they both get the points. Moving on to the sound quality, the Oraimo Freepods 4 has a very good and excellent sound quality with excellent bass. As for the Apple AirPods Pro, the Apple AirPods Pro do an excellent job at giving a very clear and crispy sound quality. You can tell that it's better than the Oraimo Freepods 4, but not by a huge margin, just by a slight margin. But it lacks the bass of the Oraimo Freepods 4, so I have to give this a draw. As for the water resistance, the Oraimo Freepods 4 comes with IPX5 water resistance rating, while this sadly comes with only an IPX4 water resistance rating, which means the Oraimo Freepods 4 is more water resistant and more sweat resistant than the Apple AirPods Pro. The point goes straight to the Oraimo Freepods 4. Now, let's run some microphone tests. This is a microphone test for the Apple AirPods Pro in a silent background. As you can see, it's not that loud, but it's bearable, usable, and it's okay. Like a 5 out of 10. Not the best, not the worst, but quite okay. This is the microphone test for the Oraimo Freepods 4 in a silent and quiet background. As you can see, it's way louder than the AirPods Pro, and it's definitely not the best in the market also, but it's very good. So this is the microphone test for the Oraimo Freepods 4 in a noisy background. I don't know how clear this sounds, I don't know how bad this sounds, I don't know how good this sounds, but this is the microphone test on the Oraimo Freepods 4. You guys should let me know how good or how bad this sounds in the comments. So this is the microphone test on the Apple AirPods Pro. I don't know how good this sounds, I don't know how bad this sounds, I don't know how excellent this sounds either. But this is the microphone test of the Apple AirPods Pro in the noisy background. You guys let me know how good or bad this sounds in the comment below. Thank you. As we've seen from the microphone test, the Oraimo Freepods 4 is obviously way louder, But then, in terms of the sound quality of the microphone, I have to give it to the Apple AirPods Pro. It just has a crispy sound and it removes all the noises from the background. So this point goes to the Apple AirPods Pro. Moving on to customization, this is divided into two parts. Customization of the hardware itself and customization of the software. For the hardware, we've seen that the Apple AirPods have a variety of cases. For example, this case, the Apple AirPods have a variety of cases you could use. Meanwhile, the Oraimo Freepods 4 has very limited, or if not any case you can use. But then, I can't say the same for the customization of the software of the Apple AirPods Pro. It lacks a lot of features, and even the equalizer doesn't give the user the freedom to do whatever he wants. Instead, it's given a set of presets to use. Unlike the Oraimo Freepods 4, the dedicated software has a lot of features. You can turn on noise cancellation from there. It has an equalizer with various presets, and you can also create your presets. Unlike the Apple AirPods Pro, you're free to do whatever you want. You can mess with the equalizer as much as you want, and you just don't have to rely on the presets given. And also, it has earbud control, meaning that you can map what each tap or double tap does on the Oraimo Freepods 4. So to be fair, I have to give this point both to the Apple AirPods Pro and the Oraimo Freepods 4. And now, for the verdict. Is the Oraimo Freepods 4 better than the AirPods Pro? Or is the AirPods Pro better than the Oraimo Freepods 4? To answer your question, the Oraimo Freepods 4 is better than the Apple AirPods Pro. For the price of $35 and for the price of $150, you can see that the Oraimo Freepods 4 is way better. It gives you active noise cancellation and transparency. It gives an awesome sound quality. If I were to rate the sound quality, I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10, while I'll give this an 8 out of 10. They are both equally matched, but overall, I have to say the Oraimo Freepods 4 is better than the Apple AirPods Pro. Thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I'm that tech guy. Thanks for watching. See you guys again in the next video. Goodbye.